Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today we are going to learn the most important thing. Okay guys, first let me to correct my sentences from now. In each video I'm telling that okay, we are going to learn the most important thing in JavaScript. The truth is everything of fundamental of JavaScript is important in coding, especially in web development. And from now I want to say my sentence correctly. From now Today we are going to learn one of the most important thing in JavaScript, and that's functions. And the truth is, in coding, it's not important to write the codes just for running and the code run okay with no bugs. The important thing, write one code and use them a lot of times that you want. That's important, and that's the key for the success and the key to go to the big companies. Okay, you for example, if you write a code correct and works okay, but if you write it very long and very bad, don't go to other tasks. Try to lower the lines of the codes, write less codes, and use them only one time. Okay, that's my recommendation for you. Okay, let's go to the functions and stop talking. Okay. Okay, let me inspect my okay and remove them. Okay, the functions. A JavaScript function is a block of code that's designed to perform a special and particular task. And this function is executed when some function invokes it, calls it. Okay, the syntax of the function have three parts only. Then actually four parts. The first one is a keyword of function that I'm going to write it, function, and the next part is the name of the function. Okay, for example, I'm here, for example, a function of a math that I want, for example, here to multiply some parameters. Okay, the first part is a parenthesis that contains, for example, two parameters, 2, 3, anything you want. Okay, for example, I'm here to write here, for example, first num. Okay, no, that's first, and comma, and the second, and the fourth part of the function is this brackets. That, and in these brackets we are going to what this function is going to do for us. The JavaScript statement that defines the function enclosed in curly brackets. You can do whatever you want in these, between these two brackets. You can plus these two, multiply these two, and whatever you want. Okay, I'm gonna call here return first multiply second. And okay, now we are writing a function. Okay, now anytime that you want to multiply something, you don't need to write okay, this time multiply this thing multiply this. You only need to write math in the parentheses, write those parameters. Okay, now how we can call it, like only call the okay when I want to call this, first of all I want to write this in my console. Then I'm going to write console.log and call the name of our beautiful function. Okay, here we write that it writes function math first second, and it writes the whole function code here for us. But it's not how we want to do this. We don't want to write our code. We write here the parentheses, and here it wrote nan. Nan, I don't think I told you what NAN or nan, I don't know how you guys pronounce it. I didn't told you what is this. Nan is when that's not a number, that's a string, undefined, or whatever it is. For example, here I return, for example, a number. It's going to return a number, but here we don't have any numbers. Okay, I want to multiply 2 to 8. I'm going to write here 2. It's here nan. Okay, we don't have second. Write a comma and 8. It returns 16. Very easy. If I want to do this a lot of times, I only need to write here, write here, write here, write here. See, it's right all the times, and I don't need to write, for example, this 6 times, 7 times. Okay, here it's not that much, but in the most of the projects, you need to lower your codes, less your codes. Okay, that's one way to write a function, but that's 2 more ways to write a function. The first one is expression functions. That it's not like this syntax. Okay, I'm gonna write this code, but in the plus way, not multiply them. I'm going to here create a variable and say plus and equals to function, and I'm going to here write the parameters first and second. And let's see what I'm going to do here. Here I will write whatever I want. Okay, I'm going to say return con first plus second. Very easy. Now how should I call this? You must call this the same way that you call the normal function. Okay, I'm going to write here clg plus 5 and 6. Okay, it returns 11. Very easy. You can use both of these ways, but there's another way. Okay, there's something else named arrow function that comes to the coding in ECMAScript 6. That's a new version of functions that most of the people do this. Okay, I'm going to record a video for arrow functions in the future, but I'm going to use it here for example, one example to understand what the arrow function is. And if you guys see this in the future, don't get shocked. Oh, what the arrow function is. It's like this. I'm here calling again, let's divide and call plus. I'm not going to write a function. The function, okay, arrow functions is, for example, used when the function don't have any names. For example, in the expression function, or that the second function I told you, here I don't have any name, but in here I have a name. For those who doesn't have any name, we don't need to write a function. We only need to write parentheses and put the parameters second, and I'm going to put here equal and this, and very easy. That's how we write an arrow function. It's faster, it's can read very better, and it's very good. And we got a return first divide second. If I wrote this okay, and I'm going to here, well, first of all I'm going to put this 16 and 2, and I'm going to write here divide. Look, it's worked correctly. Okay, I think it's enough for today. Let me how long I record this video. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, but I need to give you guys more. Um, I didn't told you guys about the event listeners. Okay, maybe next video I will do this. Give you what event listener is, an event handler, to give you guys more examples. Here in console log we don't have much, we don't have much access to do whatever examples I'm going to tell you. But in the dumb tutorial, I'm going to tell you what event listener is. Okay, but in the closure, in the conclusion, I'm going to tell you what this free function is. The first function is a normal function that the most of the people use. You write the function, the name of the parameters, and what the code need to perform for you in those brackets. The next one, mm, the expression function, you write a variable and equal to, and we put equal and write the normal function in front of it. But arrow function, that I'm going to create a video for it, that it's very very easy, faster, and the function that don't have any name, you use this. Okay. Okay, that's enough for today. I hope you guys enjoy the functions and I could teach you what I knew about the functions and enjoy it. Okay, let's go and goodbye guys. Practice these functions and let's go for another video.